The Indus River originates from the Tibetan Plateau in the Tibetan Autonomous Region of China. Specifically, it begins at the Tibetan Plateau's Brahmaputra River basin near Lake Manasarovar, close to the Mount Kailash in the Himalayas. The river is formed by the confluence of several smaller streams and flows westward through the regions of Ladakh in India, Pakistan, and eventually into the Arabian Sea. The Indus Delta is formed at the mouth of the Indus River, which flows through modern-day Pakistan. Here's a detailed overview of its origin, length, width, and end. Origin. The Indus Delta originates where the Indus River empties into the Arabian Sea, primarily in the southern region of Pakistan's Sindh province. The river has carved out a deltaic region as it meets the sea, resulting in a rich and diverse ecosystem. Length. The delta extends about 200 kilometers (124 miles) along the coast from the river's mouth. Width. The width of the delta varies along its length, but it can span up to 50 kilometers (31 miles) at its widest points. Early history. Ancient civilizations. The Indus Delta region, located near the site of the ancient Indus Valley civilization, was historically an important area for trade and agriculture. The nearby city of Mohenjo-Daro, one of the key urban centers of the Indus Valley civilization, around 3300–1300 BCE, was strategically located near the delta for access to maritime trade routes. Trade and maritime importance. The delta's proximity to the Arabian Sea made it a crucial part of trade networks connecting the Indus Valley to the Persian Gulf, Mesopotamia, and other parts of the ancient world. The region likely served as an important port for the transportation of goods like textiles, beads, and pottery. Medieval and modern history. Muslim conquests and rule. During the medieval period, the delta came under the control of various Muslim dynasties, including the Delhi Sultanate and the Mughal Empire. The Mughals, in particular, recognized the strategic importance of the region for trade and military purposes, developing infrastructure and agriculture in the delta. British colonial period. During British colonial rule in India, 19th and early 20th centuries, the Indus Delta's water systems were significantly altered. The British constructed a number of irrigation canals to enhance agricultural productivity in the region, which impacted the natural flow of the Indus River and the delta's ecological balance. Ecological and environmental changes. Over the centuries, the delta has faced significant environmental changes, especially with the construction of dams and irrigation systems upstream in the 20th century. The diversion of water for irrigation purposes, especially after the Indus Waters Treaty 1960 between India and Pakistan, drastically reduced the amount of freshwater reaching the delta, leading to salinization of soil, loss of wetlands and natural habitats, decline in fish and wildlife populations, including the endangered Indus dolphin. Modern significance. Today, the Indus Delta remains an ecologically sensitive area, home to various wildlife species, including migratory birds and aquatic life, but it also faces ongoing challenges such as sea level rise, coastal erosion, and pollution. The region's history has been shaped by its geographical location, its role in ancient trade, and the ongoing tension between development and environmental conservation. The Indus River, one of the longest rivers in the world, flows through China, India, and Pakistan. Over the years, several dams have been constructed on the river and its tributaries to manage water resources, generate hydroelectric power, and support irrigation. Here are some key dams on the Indus River and its tributaries. 1. Tarbela Dam, Pakistan. Location: Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, Pakistan. Purpose: the dam primarily serves for irrigation, flood control, and hydroelectric power generation. Details: completed in 1976, Tarbela is one of the largest earth-filled dams in the world. It has a storage capacity of about 11.6 million acre-feet (MAF) and generates around 3,478 megawatts of electricity. The Indus River empties into the Arabian Sea. The river's delta, known as the Indus River Delta, is located in the Sindh province of Pakistan, near the city of Karachi. The mouth of the Indus has historically been an important region for both agriculture and trade, as the river provides fertile land and sustenance. However, the flow of the river into the sea has significantly diminished due to the construction of dams, diversion of water for irrigation, and other human activities. This has led to environmental concerns, such as reduced sediment flow to the delta, which has caused the coastline to erode and affected local ecosystems.